Hello everyone, the 316 here with my first 2025 LEGO sets review. I have here two sets from 2025 and one from 2024. Starting from left, the 2024 set is the Batman Mech armor. In the middle we have Spider-Man Mech versus Antivenom, and on the right we have Superman Mech versus Lex Luthor. All of these retail for $14.99. I was actually able to get my 2025 sets early. I just found them in store, and thankfully I was able to purchase them with no issue. Let's go ahead and start off with the Batman box here. I just want to point out the box is a different shape. It's a little bit taller. And also, the thing with Lego boxes is that usually they have a brown interior, whereas this one is completely white. I'm not entirely sure why that is. I don't know if all of the Batman mech sets are like that, but as you can see, the others are brown here. And here's Spider-Man's box. There's a barcode. Pretty standard stuff. Got some nice renders. Personally, I'm a fan of this one. I just like how it looks. There's a barcode if you're looking for it. In store. Pretty typical stuff. Boxes of boxes. I don't have the instruction booklets on me, but I think each set had about, 15, 16? Let me see. I was way off. About 50. I meant to say 50 pages. They could easily condense them down. These are pretty easy to build sets, even for kids. But let's start with the Batman mech here. Of course, the only minifig it comes with is Batman. We've seen this minifigure plenty of times before. No, nothing unique here. It's Batman. Set him to the side. In the middle here, Spider-Man mech. We got, if I can get him out of there, Spider-Man. I'm pretty sure we've seen this minifig before. It's the one with arm printing but no leg printing. I wish we could get a proper complete one. I think I have one that has the leg printing, but for right now he's okay. And then as far as I know, this is our first Antivenom minifigure, and I wish he was a big fig, but they never made Venom into a big fig. But I really like the print quality on that. It's very good, very crisp. It's nice to see that. And then over here, probably the best of the minifigures, if you ask me. Both of these are new. We got Superman here. This one kind of uses like, I want to say like Rebirth, because it has the Superman logo belt buckle. But he also has like those lines where his shoulders are and his neck. Originally, I thought this was based off of the upcoming movie, but it is not. They're probably not doing any Superman Legacy or just Superman sets, but at least we got something. And he's got this head print as well. Kind of looks like Lex's head almost, but it is Superman's. Anyway, nice to see a new DC minifigure that's not Batman related. And here we have a new Lex Luthor here, which is probably the star of the show here. It's the only minifigure out of these 5 to have leg printing, and again, very crisp, nice and detailed. There's no frayed edges or anything like that. They even have a little bit of a metallic gunmetal up at the neck piece there. And on the back, you have actually a pretty nice looking exoskeleton on the back there. Really well done. It also reuses this shoulder piece here, which we've seen quite a few times, most notably in the Lego Castle or Knights sub themes. I wonder if they'll ever bring back Castle as a full theme. He does come with one of these newer stud launchers and a piece of kryptonite. Interestingly, I put this up to a black light, and the shoulders don't phosphoresce, but the kryptonite does. Just thought that was interesting. That takes care of all the minifigures here. Interesting extra pieces, not really. The only one I would say is in the Superman set, you get one of these in red, but otherwise, not any good, interesting, unique, or extra pieces. Since I started off with Batman here, we'll go ahead and look at that mech without the character in it. I do like that it comes with a separate batarang. This thing is huge. Like, you could decapitate someone with this thing if this was, in the universe, but there is a little bracket piece there that you can just stick that onto and hold that on. I haven't seen these pieces before, but back in the Bionicle days, these would have came in real handy. It's a nice piece, and you can attach stuff to the bar on the outside as well, where the, I guess, finger is, but I'm sure there's people who have used this for things other than fingers. Like, I could see someone using this for rib cages. That would be cool. Um, this side here, you have storage for the Batarang, as well as that stud launcher with a red piece, and the Batarang just fell off. Oh well. It does have a printed piece there, just the Batman logo with 4 rivets in it. Pretty nice. I do like the belt buckle here. I like how that's done. Just 3 ingot pieces. Feet look pretty good. They got red there. Black and red always go well together. And what I really like is how they did the wings back here. They used 2 Technic pieces, and like it's always nice to see when you're able to blend Technic and system elements together. Yeah, just I really like how this is done. This is a nice looking main turbine. Again, just really like how that looks. And you already saw how Batman looks in the mech here. All of the sets have the exact same mech base, but you just stick them in there, and that's it. You know, is Batman in a mech set, and these do articulate. Since we're on articulation, of course, you can move the minifig head, but you know, fingers, they could go in and out separately, of course. And then the arm has only one ball joint at the shoulder. I'm not a big fan of this shaped piece here. I wish that it was 2 separate pieces with a ratchet in the middle. That would make these sets more worthwhile, in my opinion, because it's a very specialized part, and there's not really many uses for it outside of building mechs. Again, it's a nice like system piece, but it's not very useful. But I mean, the only other thing I could think you could use it for is like if you want to make a corner in a building, but even then I don't think it's all that great. I mainly don't like it for the legs because you have a permanent bend in the knee, so the figure is always you know, looks more back heavy, because if you had this straight down, like, yeah, it just wouldn't work. And there's 2 ball joints in the legs here. Of course, you can get a full split, get a little bit forward and back that way, get a good amount forward and a good amount backward that way, and there's a little bit of swivel. And of course, this is on a ball joint as well, and you know, you can take it off if you want. But that's the Batman mech and its articulation here. The rest of the figures have the same articulation, but if there's any major differences, I'll go over them. I do like the Spider-Man mech here. This is based more on the PS4, PS5 Spider-Man suit. It's got the white logo with the kind of like greenish blue on that printed piece. It's a nice printed piece, and I could see someone reusing that for like a proper PS4 5 Spider-Man mech build. But I do wish that they used, I don't think I have the color on me, but they brought it back with the Downtown Diner. I wish they used that color instead of this blue. I would have also liked like a dark blue. Dark blue would have looked good here, but you know, of course it's Spider-Man. They kind of have to do red, blue, and just a touch of white. And I don't think there's any black in this set now that I think about it. Kind of a strange choice. But the articulation, I forgot's that swivel. Spider-Man's the only one that could do a 360. Batman and Superman cannot unless you move stuff out of the way. All the rest of the articulation is pretty much the same, but the feet here, they're the single ones, so you can get just a little bit more pivot out of them, which I do like. And this does get caught on that piece, so just be careful with that. I think of the 3 mechs, this is probably my favorite, although I do like the Batman one. This here is for the minifig, so if you wanted to use this web assembly with the minifig instead of the mech suit, you could do that. And it is designed to like hold a minifig in place. You would want a second one though, so that you can fully enclose it, but they only give you one in this particular set. No super interesting building techniques here. I do like that they use the wheel wells for those shoulder pieces though. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That's the Spider-Man mech. Not much to see really. These mech sets aren't, you know, all that interesting. And this is probably my least favorite of the mech sets. I just don't like how it turned out. This is the Superman mech set, and I'm going to move the arms out of the way here, but you can see the Superman logo. I always wish that they did this logo on this piece, and they finally did that. I will say, though, that the little triangle at the top right of the S there's no yellow in it. I Kind of wish they didn't outline any of this and just had the yellow on the red, but you know, because of how tiny that print is, they probably couldn't put yellow there. But you know, I think on the Batman one, it is actually, those rivets are outlined in black. Yeah, those are outlined in black and then silver in the middle. So I don't know why they couldn't have done it with that, you know, piece there. But still, like, I like seeing that piece used for Superman's logo. Uh, like I said, the rest of the build isn't too interesting, but he does have some thrusters on his back here, and those do use those yellow Technic pins that have very little friction, so they move very easily. There's no like asymmetric build here. The other two had asymmetric builds. This one's completely symmetrical in every way. Articulation's the exact same. So as you can see, he can do 360, but you gotta move those thrusters out of the way. So just be warned with that. The belt here, I do like that they used, you know, the red, the yellow, and the gold. It just really makes it pop more. I kind of wish they used red on the back here, but they were probably trying to mimic the minifigure that has all blue legs, but then you see the red boots and that throws that theory off. So yeah, not much to see with the mech sets, but still like having them. Although I will say, if you're going to include Lex Luthor in a mech set, why is he the one that doesn't have the mech suit? Like, come on. Like that's like his thing. Like, he fights Superman in a mech suit. Why? Like, come on. Like, seriously, just give me Superman fighting Lex, and Lex is the one in the mech suit. Or make it a 2-pack if you want to have Superman have a mech suit. Give Lex Luthor the mech suit and Superman a mech. It's just annoying. It's like you literally have a character whose whole thing is being in a mechanized suit. Like, just give him one. I do like the minifigure still, but ugh. So of the 3 mech suits, I would recommend the Spider-Man one. I think that one's just the most just fun to play with and move around. The Batman one has the most heft to it, mainly because of those extra Technic additions, and that one looks the most complete. I'm not the biggest fan of them using the dark gray for the limb pieces, though. I wish they used black or even like a gunmetal color. I think that'd be cool. It definitely doesn't look bad. It's just like, you know, when you have an all-black bat suit in a Batmech that has dark gray in it, it's like, why not just make the whole thing black? And I know you might be saying, like, you know, there's too many black pieces and it might be hard to distinguish what piece is what. And yeah, I get that, but, you know, you have these UCS sets, and yeah, those are targeted at adults and these ones are kids. I am aware of that, but it's like, just make the whole thing black. Like, I think Lego sometimes makes the building process a little too slow, a little too easy. They could easily change a few things and it wouldn't mess up the build process. They should keep the bags numbered, but they should definitely condense the instructions. It'll save a lot of paper. And, you know, a lot of instructions are just like, add this one piece, add this one piece. And it takes up a whole page. It's just like, condense it down. Anyway, like I said, Spider-Man's probably my favorite. Superman's my least favorite. The minifigs are good, of course. If you don't have any of them, go ahead and get that. But hope you guys enjoyed this review. Let me know in the comments down below what other 2025 set reviews you want me to do. I also have a Minecraft one, if I haven't uploaded it already. It's the Nether one that's coming out from this year, 2025. But hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to leave a like on the video, subscribe, and hit the bell. It all helps out the channel. And as always, peace.